Good evening, and
love
welcome to Thursday Night Abuse. That's what's going on here right now. The that's, that is what is happening. I'm taking Thursday Night Abuse from my friends. I take it from my friends. It's just ridiculous. So no, we were actually discussing the key premise. The key premise being, oh, by the way, because my day was going in such a weird direction, I spent a few minutes over lunch watching videos of Russian and Kazakhstani military marches for Victory Day. People, it is not one world. It is not one world. Oh my God. I was shocked how little has changed since about 1782 in terms of the way they look at military reviews and patriotism and all these other things. It was nuts. It is not. And by the way, the YouTube told me we have over during the course of this channel, we now have 20,000 hours of watch time.
Holy cow!
Wow.
Congratulations.
Yeah, I was like, that's an achievement. I got an achievement for that, but it's like 20,000 hours. That is
So the big bucks must be rolling in now.
it said, have you ever seen the brilliant South Park episode where they went and tried to get internet money? And all the early meme people were there to try to get their internet money. Hey, Ron. The way they look at military reviews. You know, I was so blown away. So they went to get their no. What we were talking about negative reviews, and I'm going to tweet Ron. I'm beating you. I'm beating you to saying that. Here we are. Come on now. There we are. I have tweeted. Pow. But we were discussing the fact that people believe you can't do a negative review in 3 minutes or less, and I thought, yes, I can. Can and have. So, if any particular, we're talking about new games coming up. But that's not why we're here tonight. We are not here tonight to discuss game reviews. We're going to leave that to my dude Ardwolf. Hi, Gary. And the other folks that do it. What we're going to talk about tonight is about games, because we didn't get to play last night. We're playing tonight. It is the Thursday Night Throwdown, and we're going back. That's right. We're going back. You knew we were going back. We said we were going back. We are going back to Kursk. But this is a very different battle. We are no longer in the first battle. The first battle, which was about reconnaissance pull, and probing. This is a breakthrough. This is called Breaking Through from the Citadel Part 2 campaign from Two Fat Lardies, their pint-sized campaign series. It will be remembered, for those who joined us last time, that CT, good evening, how are you?
Doing well.
Good to have you. That CT from last week from the whole sequence of these games, managed to win. And to win fairly well. I mean, it wasn't the Wampin I'm sure he would have liked, but it was still a strong win. And as a result, his support points were not horrifically decreased when we went to do some support point stuff for him. Whereas Vance, playing the Wehrmacht, how are you? All the way north of the border, Vance?
Hello.
It is good to have you. Vance was, some stuff happened. Well, let's talk about the forces, but first let's talk about the situation. Breaking through. Having closed up and probed the second main defense line, battle is joined. Couldn't be simpler, huh? The Soviets are going to deploy 4 markers within 36 inches of their table edge and within 24 inches of another marker. Pretty common stuff. And notice 36 inches. That's a good chunk of distance in there. The Germans go anywhere on their table edge with each marker within 12 inches of each other. This is that snake that we've seen Vance put out before. But the Germans will get 1d6 before the patrol phase begins, which he gets to take free moves with. At the end, they will place 3 Jops. This is attack and defend with all victory conditions applying. What is attack and defend? It means that Vance must force CT to leave the table, either by breaking his force morale or by convincing CT to effect a voluntary withdrawal. The Soviet player will field a core platoon with 1d6 plus 8 support points. He did not lose scenario 1. The German player fields a core platoon with 1d6 plus 14 support points, and he decreases this by 3 every subsequent time it's played. We will continue to play this scenario until or if Vance wins, assuming Vance at some point wins. Let's look at our attacker. We'll start there. Vance's platoon was pretty shot up, so he brought in a new platoon. Still under Unterfeldwebel von Braunschweig, who unfortunately lost a little love from his CO and his men. Not enough to change the game outcome, but at least not yet. But they didn't like it. They did not like it. Oberkommand des Wehrmacht. He now has commanding his squads Obergefreiter Strong. He has Obergefreiter Glanz. Oh, we forgot to talk about Obergefreiter Strong. Where did he go? He is an office clerk, 34 years old and an average sort. Obergefreiter Franz. He is a model citizen of the New Germany, 22 years old, but he's a lumbering giant. Find that interesting. And Obergefreiter Goethe, 24 years old, average sort, unremarkable. And now we're going to show the folks at home, CT can't see this, what Vance brought for his support options. Now we take a look over here. CT, of course, as we well know, he doesn't have as much flexibility. He's got to try to keep his platoon alive because he's got the 1, as it was the case in the last campaign. He still, of course, has Lieutenant Antonov, who's suddenly his seal likes him a little bit more. Not a ton more, not enough to affect the game yet, but he does. As we know, the Commissar survived. We do know also, however, that he lost Stepanov. The sergeant got shot and killed in the last game, and consequentially he has been replaced by Sergeant Guren. He is a collective farm worker. Once again, we're going to the turnip farms, 37 years old and an average sort. Here's what CT has brought. And there it is. Well, no further ado, CT, if you would please place your 1, 2, 3, 4 patrol markers. I think those are your jobs, aren't they? Yeah.
Can you spawn one more for me, please?
See.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm. David Pumphouse, 193 subscriptions off monetization, and he's already talking about going to YouTube HQ to pick up his money. Well, Red, I'm very pleased to hear that you're doing well. I was worried that you weren't gonna, that nothing bad would happen, and I'm glad to hear that. Mike, good to see you. Dude is looking forward. Hard to blame him. I'm sure everybody watching right now knows this, but I will make this point more broadly, which is... Oh, hey, Velker, how are you?
I'm doing well. Thank you.
Good to see you. He just walked in the room, suddenly clean. Apparently was in the shower somewhere. You all set, CT?
I think so.
All right. Vance, you gonna pick your spot over there?
So I get. So is it one spot again, or is it like?
Yeah, you're on your one spot.
Okay.
You're on your one spot deal.
Each marker within 12 inches. So I'm reading that different than you are then.
Oh yeah, is that different? Well, I was curious. Oh yeah, yep. You got it. 24 inches. Do it. Interesting.
It doesn't say how many I get though.
No. Deploy. I thought it was 4 and 4. Huh. I took it to be 4 and 4. I don't know why I missed that. Yeah. The Germans began anyway. Yeah, I'm going to say 4 and 4. I don't know why it wouldn't be. Good point, though. That's an interesting omission by them.
So I have to. They start along the edge, but they have to be within 24 of each other.
Correct. I don't know why I'm at the other edge of the table. I'm sure people would be more interested in finding out what you're up to.
So would I.
David is pointing out that before he plays in the Gettysburg game on Saturday, he's got to watch the video and try to figure out what the Confederate plan was. I will observe to everyone present. I will observe to everyone present that he was there.
Yeah, but they weren't his troops.
Well, that's true. That's true.
Okay.
You good? 1d.
So, yep.
1d6.
So I get a full die of
Yep, full die of sneakiness. 4 sneakies.
4.
24 inches each. I forgot. I distracted myself, which I often do. This board is double scale. It's a 1/32 scale. The soldiers are the size of green plastic army men, which is why if you're watching it for the first time, all the measurements seem to be doubled from your usual chain of command rules.
So that's 1.
Mm-hmm.
Oops. That's 2.
You know, I don't know about you, CT, but I'm not feeling subtle. I'm not feeling that Vance is being subtle.
No, I'm pretty sure I see what he's trying to do.
John Stanley, good to see you.
That's 3. Yeah, we tried subtle last game, and that worked so well.
Didn't
So
it,
there's
though?
my 4 frees.
You got your 4 for free? All right, let's take a look at our force morales, because that'll determine everything else. Vance, please remember that you are elite. So 1d6 for force morale, please.
Oops.
4. And a 5.
5.
That's a 7. So, oh, Vance, very, very, very nicely rolled. That's going to give you an 11. And CT, not bad.
Nice.
Not bad. Gives you a 9. So we got some high force morales in play. Higher than last time, I will note.
Mm-hmm.
And Vance, you have the higher force morale, so you take the next move in the patrol phase.
Right.
That stream may not be the insurmountable obstacle it first appeared to be.
Okay.
Nobody has yet checked my math, John. Thanks so much. You jerk. Not just a tool.
Trying to be helpful.
Not just a tool, the whole belt. Anyway.
That's it, CT?
Yes.
Homie out there.
Like, yeah.
Mac
that's
Daddy.
good. That's the second one.
That's amazing. From Red Sox. While he was in hospital, he met a guy that is part of a group that plays General Darmé 45 minutes from his house. That's awesome. That's one of the few good reasons I've ever heard to go to the hospital. One of the other one was the birth of my son.
All right.
All right.
Oh, Stanley's a line of tools, too. My dad was a Snap-on guy. Oh, boy.
Yes, we have Mastercraft up here. Canadian Tire.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Let's start getting crafty here.
Speaking of craft.
Right there'll do it. Locks him.
Lock him, or I need to go a little closer.
That locks him, I think. Well, no, just short. That'll do it.
All right.
So these two guys are locked, and that guy are locked. Interesting. All right. So let's do this.
Not locking him.
Okay.
And we say, as we ritually must, not touching you.
Yeah, that's
Not
good. I'm
locking
good
him?
there.
I took you were
Not
not
locking.
Yeah, I took that to be the case.
Yeah. You got two guys that aren't locked, and I got this guy.
All right, I'm gonna lock both of his with mine. Whatever that sweet spot is where they cross.
All right.
Yep, I'd do it.
There it is. And that's
Actually,
ooh.
there. Yeah.
Like that.
In that case, I would swing it. I'm gonna swing him this way.
Yeah, just swing him way that way. Yeah. Still gonna lock him?
Yep, and lock that one. So
right.
all four of mine
So
are
that
locked.
one's locked, and that one's locked.
All right, so he's locked. That's it.
This guy's not locked.
Who's not?
Well, I guess as soon as somebody's,
Yeah,
as soon as all one is locked, everybody's
exactly.
locked.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Yep. Okay.
All right, so Vance, which one do you want to adjudicate? You're first.
How many do I get? I get 3.
I believe we said 3. Let's have another look, though.
I think it was 3.
Both
each.
players will place 3.
3. Okay. So then I would like to do one here first.
Okay. Who's closest, you think? How about this one, though?
I
Yeah.
think it's those two guys.
Yeah.
So the trees count, right?
Uh-huh. Sure do.
Look straight down on this. So yeah, let's. I seem to have more than one there.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, we'll put him right there.
All right, let me lock that. CT, what do you want first? Ooh,
That guy.
that's an interesting angle. I'm assuming.
Isn't he closer?
Oh, there we go. That's the guy. As ever, I couldn't see him. Yep. Make sure it's at, going to be 12 inches. There we go. Psh, all the space in the world.
Yep, that should do it.
So you're going to put him behind those trees? Got it?
Yep.
Vance?
Yeah, let's do this one.
All right.
It's probably the same too.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, right there.
CT.
This guy here? Oh no. This is gonna be.
See this one?
Let's try this one all the way over here. It's gonna be on the board edge, I think.
Yeah.
Oh.
Is that even 12 inches back, though? Yeah, it should be. Yeah. That's it. Put him there?
Yep.
Last one, Vance.
Yeah, I'm just. Just do this one here.
You got it. Well, that's a whole lot of weeds that you can go diving into.
Yeah, right there. Breathe there.
Done. CT, last one.
You can go behind that fence, can't you?
Mm-hmm. He could.
All right.
Awesome. Yeah, we went back to the old fencing and the old buildings, which I did like better. Patrol, patrol, patrol. Where'd the other one go? There it is. Did I get them all? 1, 2, 3.
Yep.
Good enough. All right, let me advance. Let me cut you a few extra dice here.
Oh, get bonus dice.
And let us remember, Vance, what we forgot last time upon reviewing the video. When you roll A6, it counts as a chain of command die.
Oh yeah.
You know, when you have that useless
We
6.
keep forgetting that roll. Yeah.
Just chant. I don't know if it would have made the biggest difference in the world, but you are entitled to it. And with that in mind, it's your play. Away we go.
All right. 6 dice.
Yes, sir.
I'll use one of my bonus ones.
And there's one of those 6s.
There's
Look
my
at
useless 6.
3 on the chain of command die. Right. Look at that. It's right there.
And 3 2s.
You know, sometimes this game is funny. Good thing you don't have any tanks.
Yeah. Funny like kick in the head. Yeah, no, I'm not going to. No.
Hey, Has.
Because I can come on and I could fire, but there's nothing to shoot at. And I can't overwatch. Actually, you know what? I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it.
Okay. I'm not sure what it is, but he's doing it. A squad.
Bring on a section.
Man, Red, I saw your answer and I scrolled back up and I went, what the? Would you believe I too am listening to Oman Volume 1 for the second time? There's a lovely audiobook of it. Although it is funny that the narrator is profoundly British, and so all those Spanish names get British pronunciations, which is kind of awesome.
So that's one.
Mm-hmm. Oh, another.
Oops. Don't you dare. Just calm down.
That, it must be admitted, is a problem you don't have with actual miniatures. They suddenly get all close
Yeah,
to...
I can't separate this guy now.
That's fine, I'll fix it. There he is. I had him for half a bloody... Oh.
He's kind of there and then he's not, right?
All right. Take that. I was trying to lead him and I realized, no, dummy. Don't raise the bridge.
Delete the big one.
Don't raise the bridge, lower the river.
Thank you, sir.
So Obergefreiter Glanz has successfully managed to get them to the edge of the orchard. Getting them to go farther than that, we'll see. But sir, there are Russians there. Yeah, that's kind of the point, Holmes Place.
They want to shoot us.
I think they want to shoot us. I bet they do.
It's like we've invaded their country or something.
They seem to be taking it real personal.
All right, and just for cuz
Hey, God bless you, Paul Benson. Got a gentleman, for those who are involved in the Gettysburg game, there's a guy who has been posting every single week about how much he is loving the game and how excited he is and how he's kind of on the edge of his seat. Little did you know you were involved in a Michael Bay epic.
At times it feels like I'm in a Mr. Bean movie, but sure.
Sure, we'll go for Michael Bay.
You say tomato, I say tomato.
Although if you could CGI in some explosions next time, that'd be great, Jim.
Here you go. That is my beloved wife's category.
Oh, what I wouldn't give for a nice artillery strike right in this grove of trees.
Hey, it's pardon me, comrade commander. Anyone remember to bring mortar? Damn it, mortar! I knew I forgot something.
It's in my other pants. All right, that's it. That's my 3 2s.
That's awesome. CT, you actually get to go without him getting a extra turn, which is unusual. Chain of command, 4 seniors and a team.
Woohoo!
That's kind of a kick in the shorts, to be honest.
Oh, and did you tell them
Yeah.
about one of my surprises?
I haven't yet. It hasn't been relevant yet.
Okay.
I mean, I assumed.
Oh yeah, I mean you had to figure, but it's for the dramatic Michael Bayesian effect. We wait until stuff happens to say it happens.
I keep asking for one myself, and they just keep saying yet.
Mm-hmm.
So, I'm just gonna be happy with my one chain of command die and give it back to.
Yeah, I kind of agree with that. I don't know what you do with that junk. That's a mulligan, is what that is. Ugh.
Yeah. All right, we'll use 6 again.
Ready.
Oops, not 7, 6.
What the?
3 more 5s
Jeez.
That is a full chain of command die.
in 2 rolls.
That doesn't happen
Wow.
every day.
You want to go ahead and end that turn, right?
Yeah,
You know?
it's just end a turn and it'll be good. And 2 seniors and a junior.
2. Junior. Well, since this is going so well,
Yes, David, they are shrouded. I figured out how to make them transparent for me. They can't see them. The grumbling grognard says, grumble, grumble, damn Germans, hiding in the woods, grumble, grumble.
We could use a man like him on our side.
I'm going to bring on one of my
A surprise?
surprise junior leaders.
A surprise junior leader. Who could it be?
Does it start with a T and end with an Iger?
Oh, look at
You're
that.
so good. You're so good.
I can't say I didn't see that coming.
What's the line from Leon in The Professional? Does life get better or is it always this way? Always this way.
So is it 12 from the edge?
12 from the edge.
12 from back here, I guess.
Precisely so.
Well, I am 2 for 2 in guessing your support choices. But you still have, like, you know, who knows, 14 more support points to spend at least.
And my senior. Do I want to bring on my senior just yet? Sure, we'll bring on the
All right.
captain. Right there under that tree. which should give him shouting range to everybody. Yep.
And Vance, I have absolutely no doubt you would have placed that tank on Overwatch.
Oh my goodness gracious, yes. Yes, yes, yes. And that would be that. Actually, can my senior do anything other?
I mean, he can order those guys to move and shoot. They have nothing to shoot at.
Can I put them on Overwatch? Did we agree to
Yeah.
decide that I could do that?
Yes, you can.
So he's got 2 orders left?
And remember, though, he puts teams on Overwatch. You have to... putting Overwatch is team-based. It's not section-based.
Right.
So,
Correct. So we'll put this team and this team on Overwatch. Effectively that whole section.
Legit. They're looking out this way. And who else, I'm sorry? And them fellers next to him?
It was both these.
Yeah, so basically like that. That's fine.
It's like those whole
It
sections.
was only today watching a chain of command video with Richard in preparation for this that I realized the angles on this are intended to represent the 45-degree angle of view that they can that they have. That's kind
that's cool.
That's a interesting little piece. All right.
Yeah.
So
All right, that's it. I've done everything I could possibly do.
CT. Ooh, next phase is CTs and a 3-2-1. Mike Orwick, there is no whining in chain of command, CT. And, of course, John Stanley, CT, you get the line from Oddball, nobody said anything about tigers, man.
Oh, anything about no tiger.
And Red Sox, bad kitty.
He's not bad yet. He hasn't done anything.
Malevolent intent. How's that?
It's all about it. Yeah, it's all about potential.
There it is. There it is. It's all about potential.
Well, let's see if I'm assuming if I want to bring something on, I must make a roll for it.
Yes, there is a preliminary.
Because
One of
there
my
is
junior leaders, yes.
4, 5, 6 to get him to join us in the fray. Yep.
All right,
Not
well,
a
I guess I will bring on my support with the junior leader.
Very good.
Which is a tank.
And how far in?
You bought a tank.
He did.
I know I could afford one. It was amazing.
12 inches.
and not just any tank.
12 inches rumbling down the road. But kind of from his front, just like Vance did. You gotta, there you go. It's like a Hallmark special, a very special tank.
T-34 42. Nice.
Well, nice in its own right until you go mouse over your tiger and see that stat. All right, and can I have him move?
No.
No.
You may not.
Okay.
You may not.
I can put him in Overwatch though for
Mhm.
whatever reason. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Put him in
Well,
Overwatch.
there's zero reason not to. I mean, I do not discern any reason why you wouldn't.
And I think we'll stop right there. Except I get to go again.
You do. A pointless
Ooh.
6. Pointless 6, but a 5 and 3 threes. Ooh, look at that.
All right, let us move up our friend here.
No, that's a 4 and 3 threes.
Was it a 4?
Yeah.
Oh, did I miss something there? Sorry about that. Eyes. Okay, whoop, put that back. Now, that is a fast tank, which I did indeed look up. Because you are rumbling along and you are a fast tank, you get 2d6 extra per die. Or, sorry, 2d6. 2 inches, or in our scale, 4 inches extra per die. How do you move? Always remember this chart right here. You may move slowly, fast, flat out, and those are the limitations of each.
All right, we are going to move fast.
So this will be, and so now you have a choice, and you should think very carefully about it, given as you do have a tiger hanging around on Overwatch. If you move fast, you're going to move 2d6, and so that's going to be doubled, and then you're going to add 4. Or you're gonna add 8 inches to that. Generally speaking, in Chain of Command, it's 2 per dice, which is doubled. So it's gonna be 8. And so the thing is, in Chain of Command, just like in Sharp Practice, the assumption is you're either gonna move that maximum distance, or you move to a point. It's up to you.
I would like to move to a point.
Okay.
If I can make it, I'm not sure I will.
There you go. And that's fine. But it's just, you have to say, my intention is to move, let's say, here and stop.
Yep, right about this general area.
Okay. That's fair. So 2d6. Doubled plus 8. 26.
26?
Mm-hmm. Not Overwatch no more. And he doesn't get there. Rumble's a good distance. All right.
All right, and
Can I see him?
Nope. I looked at that.
Sorry, can I see him?
Nope. Nope. I was looking at that.
No?
Nope. There's way too much clutter.
Alrighty.
I think I shall stop there for now.
Okay.
It is the Germans.
It's the Germans.
Okie dokie. I think we'll just do 5 this time.
Oh! The first conservative play I remember from you in a while.
Is that lose 6 again?
I love it when you guys
So I
do.
gotta
Love it when you guys do tank porn.
6 and a 5. And a 3 and 2 ones.
All right, you will recall that 6 gives you chain of command die.
Yep.
So that's 2 more.
And a
6,
3,
3, 1, 1.
2 ones.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I think I'll bring on my second surprise.
Oh dear.
Mm-hmm.
This is just rotten. I just want you to know this. I told him so. I did. Did I tell you that this was rotten?
Oh,
did.
is that
Yes,
a
you did.
flamethrower? Why would you be so mean? All we have are wooden buildings.
That, I think that's more feature than bug at that point.
There we go. And he's also on Overwatch, please.
The Overwatch. By the way, CT, you might want to note the range of that sucker.
What? Is that already doubled in the stats?
Yes.
72. So, okay. 72. Wow.
Yeah, I thought so too. But remember, and you got to compare it. Let's just compare it to your gun. You notice you don't have a range.
Yeah.
Fair point.
The Tigers don't have a range either.
Right.
Do you have a giant streaming fire animation to throw down when he shoots?
Just for the record, there was a guy who came up with. We went shopping for a while. This is technically the 3 without the flam modification. Even Baryonyx, who has an extensive German armor, has a blank spot in his museum for this. But there was a dude who did do a different flam pans where we couldn't figure out. He's probably built right into the model. He just had a little flame sticking out of the barrel. It's kind of cute, actually. I'm shooting flame at you kind of way.
Terrifying kind of way, yeah.
What are the chances that malfunctions and his tank just blows up?
Let me look at the rules. None.
No.
That would be my turn. Back to you.
Not horrid.
4-4.
Can I know normally you cannot do this. Make a 5 to bring on my commissar?
No.
With a 4 and a 1? No.
You cannot make a 5.
Okay. I would like to activate my tank, and I'm going to move normal with the intention, or slowly, I guess.
Slow.
Yeah.
With the intention of getting to here, but not where his tank can see me.
If he's going to shoot at anything, he's going to shoot at your barrel at 100 yards. So 6 plus 2, 8. Still didn't get there. All right.
And that's it for now.
Okay.
Yeah, David, it's worse than that. If he rolls double 6s, he sets the building on fire. It's built. It actually
That's worse than that, though.
That particular one is built on a 3 frame.
Yeah. So basically, they took the 37 millimeter gun out of it and put a big flaming jet.
So see.
5 dice.
Okay, that's another.
So I got a 6.
Chain of command die. Chain of command die. Chain of command die. Got it.
And a 4, a 2, and a 1, and a 1.
Yeah, I have, to David Pumphouse's point, I have checked and checked and checked all over the internet, trying to find somebody who is going to tell me what the that range was wrong. And there are actually 2 good discussions on the Lardy forum about it, but it is what it is. I guess the only thing I could say is
I'm going.
Go ahead.
Sorry.
No, it's you.
Yep. I'm going to move. I'm going to activate the tiger.
Okay. I guess the only thing I would say, what does it cost you? It cost you a bunch.
He is slow anyway.
Yep. I was just checking to see how much you paid for him.
10.
Yeah, so but for comparison's sake, no, the Tiger was 10. I'm talking the Flampanzer.
Oh,
He's
7.
seven. Yeah, he's 7 points. So that's that's expensive.
That was as much as my tank.
Yeah. So, in any event, you are activating your Tiger.
Tiger.
Away he goes.
What does slow mean? He's a slow tank.
Yeah. I was, you'd think I was right on the flipping page.
I'm guessing
with
it's the opposite of fast.
Ooh. Give that man a cigar. There we go. Yeah, these are designated. I know what fast does because we talked about it. That's it. You don't get any of the bonuses. You just don't get the bonuses. You move like infantry.
I don't get any of the bonuses.
Like an average tank gets a +1, and a fast tank gets a +2. A slow tank doesn't get any bonuses. You just roll 1, 2, or 3 dice and move.
Right.
Oh, that's right. And you may not be able to do all out, too.
Oh, that's what I was going to ask. Can I do a flat out?
Yeah, I don't think you can. Let's have a look. How many times can the words flat out appear? There we go. Interestingly enough, it does not say so. All it says is that they just move at that regular speed. They don't get that die bonus. I see no that you can't shoot with that, but yeah, I see no restriction on that. All right, how many times does the word slow appear? How's that? Yeah, they move as infantry with the total indicated. Yeah. Any vehicle turning a corner of 90 degrees moves slow or fast, but now drives flat out. Fully tracked can rotate 40 on the spot, 45 on the spot. Tanks with slow turrets, I knew that. Yeah, that's it. You just roll the dice. So, yeah, you can.
Okay.
And you can't.
So what I want to do is I want to turn a little bit this way, go up to the edge, go up to the water, and then turn facing that way.
Well, that's fair. Let me get rid of this real quick.
Okay.
3 dice. 3 dice doubled.
$24. That way a little bit. There.
All right. That's.
So that was that's that. That's everything for those guys.
All right.
You're up, CT. Oh, jeez.
What happened? What'd you do, Ray?
Swing and a miss.
Yep.
Wow.
All right. Back to Vance.
All right. That's twice.
All right, 5
You
dice.
don't see that very much.
Yeah.
Oh, next turn is
All right.
Vance's, but 2 seniors and a junior. Not the best, but still, next turn is his.
So the junior, we're going to move the Tigger flat out again.
Mm-hmm. You can't if you enter the river.
I can't if I enter the river.
No flat out in rough terrain.
So this one does interfere. Like the last one didn't really do anything.
No, it did though. It did though. Remember, your guy
did
couldn't.
it?
Your
Okay.
guy couldn't run through it.
That's right. Yeah. Right. But I can go fast through it.
Rough terrain. If only there were rules somewhere handy. Here we are. Restricted. What? No. Rough. Come on, rough. Not through. That's funny. Oh, English.
Is it broken ground?
Here we are.
Modifiers.
No, this is heavy going.
Oh.
Yeah, it's the squishy ground. The broken ground is a plowed field, light woodland, a ford, muddy or saturated ground, but you've got that marsh over there, which is the thing. Although let's take a look and see what that the intention is, but I'm pretty sure that counts as rough ground. And as such, all right, good. Yeah, I know what it does.
Oh, am I gonna bog? I don't want to do that either.
Yeah, I'm checking here. Certainly not really heavy terrain. We know that. Terrain invisibility. Come on. Terrain and movement. Broken ground, heavy going. Interesting, tactical and here we go. Tower still in target acquisition, for heaven's sake. Yeah, I don't see anything, and well, yeah, I don't see this as bad enough to bog you either. So, there we are. That's what I was looking for. Slight impact. No, this is heavy going. Yep. Oh, interesting. Fully tracked vehicles may move here with the total rolled in the dice, indicating the distance moved in inches, whatever the speed rating of the vehicles, and with a chance of becoming immobilized due to damage to the running gear. Wheeled and partially tracked vehicles may not move in heavy going. Woodland, plowed fields, forage, or steep hills. Yep. So what is the movement restrictions? Vehicles moving in soft ground may move at any speed they wish. However, if they roll any double on their movement dice, they become bogged down. They may attempt to free themselves at the end of the current turn, rolling a 1d6. 50%, 1 to 3, they're permanently bogged. 4 to 6, they worked themselves free.
Okay, so what is this saying that I can roll 3 dice?
You can roll 3 dice, but if you roll doubles,
if any of them are doubles,
you bog.
I bog. Okay, then my intention is to drive right up to the edge of the water here
Okay.
and end up facing this way.
Yes, sir. Can't imagine that'll be hard.
3 dice.
Very good. All the movement in the universe. Well, 18 inches, I suppose I should say.
Yeah.
Yeah, turns out to be just about enough. All right.
And I believe after all of that, that was all I could do. Yep, that's it.
All right, CT.
I believe he gets to go again.
Oh, yeah. That's
Oh, I
right.
guess my turn again.
Yes. Spoken like a gentleman.
Another 5 dice.
Okay. Chain of command.
There we go. Get that chain of command die. And a 3. Yeah, for the chain of command die, I will put the tiger on Overwatch. Oh, not the chain of command die, sorry, that 3, the junior leader.
Mm-hmm. He's
I'll
overwatching.
command the tank back into Overwatch.
Mm-hmm. Done.
Yep. Back to you, CT.
You got to be kidding me. The 3 4s again.
Yeah.
My junior leader, or yeah, my leader really wants to come on.
I guess he's a
My
guy.
senior leader.
I am ready. I am ready. Please, please. We had great victory last time. Yeah, this time they have tigers, home slice.
Yeah. All right. Well. You seem to have positioned your tank so that any more movement forward, and I think he can see me. Is this correct?
That's what I was trying to do.
I find, it's pretty hard to imagine that he wouldn't be.
Huh.
You were trying to shoot at my guys with your tank. That was...
I would have liked to, yes. Can I run through these little wooden buildings with my tank?
Yes.
But I might get bogged down.
Correct.
Interesting. If he bogs inside a building, can I set the building on fire?
That's just mean.
Yes, I suppose you could. I don't know what that means exactly.
Oh, I'm going to activate my tank. Let's see here. If I activate the tank and turn him like 45 degrees, can I still put him on Overwatch?
Nope.
You said no?
No, correct.
Okay. All right, go ahead and just put him on Overwatch then.
Oh, wait, you would stay immobile?
Yeah, I wouldn't be.
Because that counts as slow moving. Yeah, it may do nothing else. And that
Alright.
turn does count as movement.
Okay, go ahead and put him on Overwatch then. And back to Vance.
Okay. 5 dice.
In the summer of 1964, they found these men staring at each other.
4, 2, 1, 1. Good grief. Okay, I'm going to activate the Flampanzer
Mm-hmm.
with 3.
Mm-hmm.
Start
And,
burning stuff down.
Well, I got to get close enough first. So we're going to try and drive up to the water's edge.
Okay. Full speed, I imagine.
Flat out, as it were.
30.
Oh, yeah.
And actually, what is he? He's average, so he gets an additional 3 inches.
Combo. There we go. That'll do.
Mm-hmm.
And just because I have a whole pile of 4s, my senior commander
Mm-hmm.
is hiding somewhere under a tree here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there he is. He's going to yell at these 2 teams to go on Overwatch.
I have a funny hunch, CT, that the experience of last game has made the has made Unterfeldwebel von Braunschweig a more cautious man.
You don't want to come out in the open anymore, I think.
Oh, you noticed that, did you?
Yeah.
Yeah, so that would be that.
All right. Ooh, you almost ended that turn, but the next phase is yours.
Let us try to bring on another unit.
All right. Nope.
Nope. All right. I will take my next phase then.
All right.
It's a better roll.
Mm-hmm.
We shall try to bring on junior leader again.
Okay. Yep.
And we shall bring on another surprise.
Sister tank.
Everything's better with a buddy.
Okay. And put on Overwatch for what it's worth.
Mm-hmm.
Please.
Sure enough. Got it.
And that's all for now.
All right. Vance?
Yeah. Okay. Puts him on Overwatch, eh? All right, 5 dice. Three fours.
You guys can't stop rolling them 4s. It's funny.
All right, with the 3, I'm going to put the Flampanzer on Overwatch.
Okay.
Hey, a flamethrower on Overwatch has got to be fun. And with the 2, we're going to move this section.
All right. 2 dice?
2 dice.
Yep. $12.
Is that everybody? Yep. Okay, CT, it's up to you.
Another double turn.
Ooh.
Interesting. Another
2 5s.
2 5s. Not without merit. And a single junior.
One could be his
Oh, my
commissar,
commissar.
right? If he wants.
Can he attach to a tank, like right on the back or something crazy?
You can ride. You can tank ride. It just
But he can't
But you
assist.
can't. Yeah, he can't command the tank. No, nobody
Okay.
can. Only the guy in there can do that.
And then a section, which I don't have any out. So I guess next phase.
All right. And that's a chain of command die.
2 more. Yep. Four and 2 1s.
We will attempt to bring our senior leader on.
Oh. Okay.
He
No.
says, "Why am I going on when none of my men
Yeah,
are
I
on
was
first?"
nah.
All
Not
right,
so much.
Vance, that's all you.
All right. 5 dice.
Chain of command die. 2 2 1 1. Not the worst.
Can I attempt to flame a building? Just
Sure. You just got to be able to. You will set it ablaze if you roll. You have to roll 2 or more 6s on your firing die.
right. I guess this is really the only building I can see, isn't it?
You can certainly see that one. Yeah, that's.
It's questionable if I can see that one.
Yeah, I don't.
The rest I can't really reach.
Yeah. Need to get a better angle on this one, I think.
Really want to set that orchard on fire.
And yet.
uh, so Yeah, let's go a little scorched earth. I'm gonna build a 3. That'll activate the Flam Panzer. He's gonna target this building.
All right. I believe we're talking
16 dice.
Yeah. Yeah. That's correct. It's on fire.
2 6s. Exactly 2 6s.
I'll go with
It's
this
a
one.
flamming.
I'll go with this one. That building is now on fire and may not be entered. That's not a very good flame. Oh, wait, there's more. How's that? That's a pretty weak flame, guys.
I think you need to make it a bit bigger.
Think so?
Yeah.
Well, big fire. How's that? This thing. Definitely not feeling that. Okay. You stink. Where'd my flame go from Velkerheim? Those are dice. Duh. There we go. Glowing campfire it may be, but now.
That's better.
Very nice. That house is on fire. May not be entered, and I believe it automatically collapses at the end of the turn.
Cool.
Turn end.
That takes his Overwatch off.
I have to take a check.
I believe.
Yes, it does. Yes, it does. All right.
And my other 3 is this section's going to move again.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I guess what's important, it may not be entered. So. $18.
14. 18. 18.
Retired a month, and he's already losing all mathematical skill.
Yep. Just doesn't matter anymore. Okay. Off to you, CT.
All right, we'll make a 3 out of that.
Mm-hmm.
Act tank down here in the corner
Mm-hmm.
to move. How far can you see through trees? Is it...
It's 12 inches in an orchard like that, but it's the problem is it also obstructs, so you got to be up against it.
Okay. So he can't see me, I can't see him.
Right.
All right, we'll move the fast variety.
Where you might want to talk about your objective here.
Oh, yes, sorry. Moving up towards the burning building to get to this back corner of the
Because
orchard.
just bear in mind, you're adding, if you're going fast, you're adding 12 inches. Because this is a fast tank.
Right. I'm adding 12
Is
inches.
he affected by the orchard or the field at all?
That's the thing that's bugging me, because I thought it was, and I'm not seeing that. All I'm seeing is the bit about bogging. I thought that you couldn't, and again, I may be as guilty as anyone of remembering sharp practice, because I know that you can't charge through broken, you can't charge or you can't gallop in broken ground in sharp practice.
Right.
All right.
Right.
Move flat out, but with.
But that may be the advantage of treads over hooves.
I find your answer banal. Yeah, we would call that broken ground. Yep. Here, slow and wheeled move as infantry. Average vehicles with an additional 2 inches for our system. Fast vehicles add 4 inches in our system per 2d6. So that's what it is.
All right, here I go. And then it was,
So it's 12, 16?
yeah,
Well, were you going flat out or just regular?
fast, just fast.
Oh, okay, got it.
So it was 8 inches extra.
So yes, correct. So 20.
Now he rolled a double. Oh, it's broken. It's not a bog chance.
Right.
Not soft.
Right.
So it would be softer in the buildings would bog me down.
Well, honestly, you can Kool-Aid these buildings with no risk. It's only stone and brick that runs any kind of risk.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, interesting. What if, hypothetically said building is on fire?
Well, fire doesn't matter. Fire, merely the building being on fire doesn't bother the tank.
Okay.
Infantry can't enter it.
Right. All right. I think that is all I can do.
Let me be very clear: the fire squirty tank bothers the crap out of the tank. Okay, let me. I don't want to pretend like that's not a threat, but this building being on fire doesn't.
Well, yeah, I assumed Mr. Squirty Tank over there was no bueno.
For some reason, if I cover your tank in flaming gel, the crew gets a little antsy.
Antsy, you say? All right, Vince, I think you're up.
Yep.
All right, 5 dice. Two 5s.
Russian home
Load up
improvement.
another command die.
Yeah, that loads you up another one, doesn't it?
So with the 3,
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to put the Flampanzer back on Overwatch. And the 2 1s will let this section move again.
All right.
So I guess since we can't use 2 dice to get across the stream, we'll just run right up to its borders. If we can get that far.
Oh, 22.
22. Fleet of foot.
I mean, you can cross that with the 22 inches if that's what you want to do. You just can't run. Running is 3 dice.
Oh, okay. So I think we'll just stay there in the weeds. And that is my turn. Back to you, CT.
Next turn is holy.
All right.
Now
well, that's a thing.
Yeah,
that's a thing.
That's wow. Bearing in mind and just putting it out there that you already had and now have the ability to end the turn and the next phase is yours.
Yes, I noticed that. I'm going to hold off and just take my next phase.
All right. Well, that's a bit of a change.
All right, we will activate our tank over here in the field.
Okay.
We will move him right up behind this building.
All right.
With just moving fast.
Okay.
To make sure we get there.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Right behind that building. Yeah?
Right behind it.
We smell cooked food. We haven't had a good meal in a while.
That's not food.
Yeah, that's it for now.
Vance?
That's it?
That's it.
That's it for now.
All right. 5 dice. Another 6 and 5.
Man, you do pile up the chain of command dice this way, don't you?
A 3 and 2 and a 1. Dun, 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 dun. Hmm. Well, with the 3, with the 2 and the 1, we're going to put this, we're going to activate this junior leader and put this section on Overwatch.
All right.
A lot of watching. And with the other 3, we're going to activate the tiger. And he's going to drive slowly forward as far as he can get.
That is the point. Can't roll doubles when you're going slow.
That's right.
1 die. 2.
He goes 2 whole inches. And that would be my turn.
Wow. Really? Let's see if we can get that junior leader on. Or that, sorry, the senior leader on.
Okay, bearing in mind the bombardment is still there.
Yep. How far is his shouting distance?
18.
Yep.
I'm not sure that he can shout at tanks, though, can he?
Nope. Sure can't.
Oh, in that case, never mind.
Okay. Yeah, he cannot shout.
That is my fault.
Nope. Cannot shout at a tank.
All right. Well, in that case, back to you.
Okay. 5 dice. A 6. A 4, 2, and a 1. We are going to activate the tiger again with a 3.
Mm-hmm.
And he's going to drive slowly.
Slowly.
With much caution.
4 inches.
And that's it.
Next phase is yours.
Alrighty. So we are going to activate this tank.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to move slowly
Mm-hmm.
so that we can just peek out and see the infantry. I think we'll still see the tiger as well, though. I don't know if I can creep up just enough to see the infantry.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Okay.
Don't think so. There's an issue of obstruction, which may play to your benefit, but I think it's just still going to come down to you're still going to get a front shot from a tiger, which is never good on a good day. But
Yeah, my intent will be just to hug this building, right up to it.
Hugging them Soviet logs.
Yep, just enough to get the gun barrel around aimed over yonder.
Sure, I completely get that much, but trying to find my. But yeah, so you're going to move slow, which, as Vance just demonstrated, that's 1 die.
Plus the 2.
No, plus
Nope.
at slow plus nothing.
Oh, even though I'm a fast tank?
Correct. You get nothing at 0. You get nothing at 0, 1 at the second level, and 2 at flat out.
Okay. In that case...
Hang on a second. Let me verify that. You would think by now. Oh, come on. There we go. La 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 la. Oh, nope. You do get 4 inches. Yep. Because we're fast.
Yeah, because I
Really?
want to go slow so I can activate my
he's
main
only
gun still.
rolling 1 die, but he still gets to add
Yeah.
the 2 to it.
Okay. That well, I don't need that many inches anyways.
And besides,
To be seen.
your tiger be slow. You know this.
I know that.
Well, I have
Well-
more than I need.
10 inches.
Does that get me seeing people's?
Well, get
I feel like
down.
I can see his infantry and
I mean,
Yeah.
his tiger.
And the tiger, he sees you. You're gonna get cover, but it don't much matter because
I'll take every little bit I can get.
well, all he's gonna do is lower that cover because that's what tigers do. It's we'll run that through, but
Yeah.
you can shoot at that infantry. So because you only moved slowly, we go over here and we discern. Where that's infantry. Don't stop there, Jim. There we are. Slowly, 1d6 may fire any activated weapon at full effect. So you used one of his activations to fire. He only gets one other.
Give me one to move.
To move, yeah.
Yeah, to move. Right, sorry.
Yeah.
Okay. And I could either shoot at the tiger or the infantry then.
Absolutely. So that's
All right,
up to
well-
you.
I gotta shoot at the tiger. I mean, I don't have a choice there.
All right, you're gonna fire the main gun at the tiger.
Okay, so before he does that,
Yeah.
I'm going to use one of my command dice to interrupt,
Yeah. There you go.
and
That's
the
what
tiger's going to shoot at him.
That's what that does. There it is. Okay. Here we go. The target did not.
More than 48, so we're not short range.
Yeah. It did that. Yeah. So so we're gonna be at the. But and you'll recall that this is a little bit different. He's gonna get some cover, which means that it's a 7 or better to hit him. But he did not. The target, that's him, did not move flat out in the last period. You did move. The firer did not move this phase. You're interrupting. You have no shock. You gun sight. No, none of that. None of that. None of that. See, you're not doing that. The target is not stationary, so that's straight up 7 or better. 2 dice. No.
Not
Miss.
7 or better.
All right, he's coming back. He is not obscured. He's standing out there. He's outstanding in his field. However, you did move, which is going to cost you a 1, so it's 6. That's it. 6 or better. 2 dice.
Wait.
Hmm.
Wait.
Well,
It's got to
what?
be worse.
It is. It would have been a 5. You don't get
Why
cover.
would
You don't get cover.
oh,
He got cover, you
Okay.
didn't. He's
All right.
yeah. So you hit
So
him.
yeah, but so okay.
That's all.
So what is the normal 2 hit? 6.
7.
For cover.
7 with it's 5. 5 in the open. 7 with cover. 9 if you're nearly totally covered. What's the word they use?
Hold down.
Okay.
Hull down. That's it.
Okay. Sorry, I was missing
Yeah.
numbers there. That's all.
7 dice for a 5 or 6.
I did. Yeah, okay. Yeah.
One.
1 hit. What's your armor there on the front, Vance?
Is 9?
9 dice for a 5 or 6.
I also have the heavy armor attribute.
Doggone it. Why did I... That's the one thing I forgot to look up. Here we go. Bam. What do you mean it's not in here? Don't be stupid. Of course it is. Don't lie. It's not in the rules. Wait, did they spell it like the British? A-R,
Nope.
M-O-R?
Well,
Yeah, just throw a U in it somewhere.
What does that mean? Yeah, yeah, they did. They spelled it with the O-U-R.
hmm
No, it's right. Don't lie. I see. Oh, you're making me so mad. Because I see that they've both got it. What is it? The Yog Tiger has it too. Ooh, the Churchills all have it. That's all very good. What does it do? Seriously love you, Richard, but there are days when you drive me insane. Oh, yep, it's errata. He missed it. It has good all-around protection. Side armor is treated as front. Rear armor is treated as side.
Okay.
So no benefit to frontal armor.
And did we need to rotate our turrets at each other for this? And
You just pivoted forward.
okay.
Oh yeah, but he actually does. Yeah, that's a good point. Vance does. Because you've got a problem with that slow turret, although it won't matter here. You've got to turn this way. You get 90 degrees and you can only turn 60. But this is fine. This is fine. Yeah, that shot.
Okay.
So yeah, he can. You can theoretically run around him.
Yeah, that's what I was wondering.
Yeah. So he did. So how many did you get, Vance? 5 or 6s?
I didn't get any. I haven't rolled it. I got a 9 dice.
Oh, 9 dice. 5 or 6. Covered them all. Okay. Nothing.
3.
The only thing that matters is if you don't cover enough, or if it's even, because you can actually still take damage if it's even. So there it is. There's all of it.
Okay. All right, that was that. Okay, so I get the next phase, but I would like to end the turn with my chain of command dice.
Very good. Bombardment finally ends. Oh my goodness.
All these overwatches come off.
Yep.
Yep, and I believe that building collapses in front of me.
I got to look that up. I'm not sure it does, actually, because that could also be a sharp practice thing.
Okay.
An unstable building does. I'm not sure a building on fire does. If I got to check that. All I know is that building is on fire. All right. What happens at the end of the turn? Let's see here. At the end of a turn, deployed smoke and mortars end, tactical and overwatch ends, smoke mark and broken and unrallied brokens are revealed. Nope. It's just they're burning.
Okay. All right, my next phase then.
Mm-hmm. Point
All right.
6. 5, 4, 2, 1. But that's a 5 for you.
I'll activate my buddy again to shoot at the tiger.
All right, you were stationary.
I'll interrupt again to shoot at him first.
Very good. I think the only difference here is he was stationary and so is therefore easier for you to see. So therefore he goes from a 7 down to a 6. I think that's it, right? Yeah, 7. So you need a 6 or better. Got him.
A 9.
What's your strike die?
EP is 12.
12 dice.
12
12 dice, 5, 6. I just want to observe you're playing tippy tap with a tiger at long range, but that's okay.
Yeah.
12 dice, 5, 6. 5? Yep.
5.
What's your front armor, CT?
7.
7 dice, 5, 6.
2.
3 get
That's
through.
not going to be good.
That I think is a... I think that's a dead. 3 net hits. Roll 1d6. CT. KO. No explode.
Knocked out.
Bad thing happens. On a 2.
Ooh.
AFV. Immobilized main gun KO. KO'd on a 2. 1 to your chain of command.
Oh, that's not bad.
It's not great. I mean, I guess how you look at it, but yeah, it's.
I mean,
yeah. And by the way, had he rolled a 3, it's 2 down, which is one of the worst things that can happen. So
yeah.
so it's actually better odds than not that something horrible is going to happen. All right, so that tank is down.
And that is my turn.
Ouch, Vance.
Okay. Okay. 5 dice.
Mm-hmm.
My phase again. We're going to activate the tiger.
On the 3.
This is 3.
Mm-hmm.
And I guess I'm still in the
Yep.
squishies, right?
Yeah. Oh yes.
So 1 die. 1 die movement.
One of these days you're gonna roll a 6.
Not today.
Mm-mm.
And that's that. So then we take another phase. 5 dice.
Mm-hmm.
We shall activate the tiger once again. Going slowly. Oh my goodness. Come on. And that's that. CT. Two 5s.
Mm-hmm. That's a full chain of command, eh?
Alright, so if I run over this building, you said I can't get bogged down in it because
Nope.
it's just wood?
Correct. It's a wood building. Which I thought about, and it actually makes a lot of sense. I mean, a burning wood building is not going to stop a tank.
No, there's no basement or anything for it to fall.
Right. If it's got a basement, that's a whole other issue, but they don't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is just sticks. A little bit of mud.
Alright, we're going to go... we'll go slowly.
All right.
Because then once I knock it down, it doesn't obstruct my line of sight anymore, correct?
Once you're in it, yeah.
Yeah. I'm going to go slowly then.
1d plus 4. So 4, 6.
8. 6, 8.
6 dice. Because what did he roll?
You rolled a 2, which is
Rolled a
4.
Plus 4, yeah, 8. You're right. You're right.
All right, that's 8. Although I'm now lopsided in the building.
Now lodged in the building.
Mm-hmm. It's fine.
Need a rubble building.
Yeah, I really not going campfire, you goofball. That's what I want.
There we go. Now it just looks like my tank's on fire.
Oh, actually, no. That's not even the building. That's the.
This is the smoke.
Which, you know, that might happen sooner than later anyways. All right, and then we're going to unload on his flamethrower, you know, trying to aim for any, you know,
any flamethrower parts.
Yes.
Yeah.
Any parts that look like a flamethrower. Okay, so you're in the burning building firing out. You did move, but you're allowed to fire the main gun for sure. Let's see. Let's look at our modifiers. La 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 la. He's obviously he's a base 5. You moved, takes it to 6. Anything else? Nope. 6 or better.
Drove through a building.
That does not affect him, oddly enough. 6 or better.
Okay. Yep.
just.
Oh. Armor. I'm sorry, AP.
I believe it is 7.
Yep.
Yeah.
7 for 5/6. Three.
3.
And what's the front armor on the Flampanzer?
Is a 6.
6 for 5/6. Block 2. Net 1. That is a hit. A very palpable hit. 1 hit. 1d6 from you, Vince.
5.
Ooh, 1 shock. Your gun sight is damaged. -1 to hit.
I'm not rolling to hits anyway, so I'm okay with that.
True. But that is a shock.
But 1 shock is not good.
No. Alright, CT.
That is it. I don't think he can do anything else.
Alright. Vance.
6 dice.
Oh, here we go. You gotta get more chain. You gotta get more chain of command dice there.
All right. Flame Panzer is going to return the joy on the T-34.
All right, so he's got a firepower of 16, close range. So he's got a -1 to hit.
Oh, I would like to interrupt. I have a dice
You
thingy.
do? Okay.
Let me shoot him first, please.
All right. Let me get rid of your die real quick. You do. You have a chain of command die now, you. Well, you did. Now you don't. Now you did. Now you don't. So all right. Yeah, I believe nothing is different except now you have not moved. So it's now 6 or better.
Correct.
Or 5 or better.
5 or better. Thank you. Yep. Because you didn't move this turn. This phase. Got him.
Possible hit.
Yeah. So, and a 7 dice, 5/6. 1.
Just 1.
6 dice, 5/6.
1.
Yep.
And I get 6 armor.
Mm-hmm. Okay, that's even.
1.
Which means you do have to roll. Evens. Where did equal hits and saves? 1d6. 3. Halt.
3.
Halt and engage the firer next phase. Well, that was his plan. So yeah, it's so basically no bad effect from Vance's point of view. So you're gonna.
Okay.
You are firing a Flampanzer.
Flamethrower.
How do we roll for this? That's a good question. How do we do this?
Is it actually rolling to hit?
I should think you've got to do something, don't you? Because at we're using infantry, you'd be rolling just like usual. There's no difference. But against a vehicle, here we are. 12.5. There are rules here. Go figure. There we are. You fire on it as though it is infantry.
Okay.
So
Wow.
against tanks, self-propelled guns, armored cars, and transports with all kills. Yeah. And so this is what's key. Against tanks, all kills are ignored. Shock is doubled. So this is where this is particularly nasty.
Right.
So you're firing at him as if he were infantry. So therefore, at this range, you are in what range? Your effect, yeah.
Close.
All you have is close, yeah.
Yep.
So, but you're at a -1 because you have damaged gun sight stuffery. So it's your firepower for 5s and 6s. 16 for 5 or 6.
So I'm just throwing 16 dice.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. That's what you'd be doing if you were firing at infantry.
Yep. For 5s or 6s.
Correct.
So what? 5 is shock, 6 is kill.
No. This is for possible hits. Remember that he rolls. You're firing as if infantry.
Oh, and he didn't have to try to hit.
This is him trying to hit. He's rolling his firepower to get 5s and 6s to hit you. You will then roll that many dice, just like we do with infantry, to see how many shock and how many kill. You're going to ignore shock,
right.
but you're going to ignore kills, but double shock.
Oh, he doesn't have to
Right,
roll
right,
to
right.
hit the vehicle. He can just roll.
No. There's
No.
no 2-hit roll. No.
Well, but they're
Okay.
not
Yeah,
that
that's
way.
fine.
Not that way. Yeah.
Yeah.
4.
4?
Mm-hmm. 4 possible hits. And again, we're gonna do this the right way since we haven't done it before. Gosh. This is, you ignore cover, right?
Flaming ignores cover.
Yeah, ignore all cover. So this is 3-4 shock, 5-6 kills, 4 dice.
Why is he rolling 4 dice?
Because that's only the hits.
Oh, because I hit. Right. That's right. Yeah. Yep.
3-4 shock. Oh, that's 6 shock. That's gonna bail that tank. Fairly certain. Here we are. Yeah. Yep. Yep, that's it. So a vehicle has a shock value equal to the morale level of its leader. So a junior leader is a 3, which is what you have. Elite and green vary that, but a vehicle with shock greater than its morale level will be abandoned by its crew.
But Oh, that is morale level. Okay.
Yeah, you doubled it. You hit him for 6.
Yep. Yep.
So they're going to be abandoned. That counts obviously as a bad thing. What kind of bad thing is it? That's a good question. Knocked out. There it is. 1d6. One down. -1.
And that was my turn.
Okay.
That's the end of my phase.
John Stanley, only the evil kulaks have basements. That's funny.
So, my infantry
Uh-huh.
platoons, they really can do nothing against these tanks, correct?
Yeah.
Nothing-
Yeah, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
You'd have to close assault them.
Close assault in this game is almost entirely suicidal.
Yeah, and that's if you drive your tanks right up to my guys.
Right. Yeah, Richard has a very dim view of Cat at this scale.
that could. Okay.
No, I think.
Really?
Oh yeah. Now, as CT said, if you let him if you get your tanks close enough, but the idea that you're going to cover, there's no reason now for you to do that unless CT brings something else out of his magical pocket.
Right.
Yes.
So therefore,
discretion is the better part of valor, and Antonov says, "No, we're going home."
yep, that's it. I absolutely agree with that decision. One of the comments that David Pumphouse made very early on, and look, and to be clear, and I was going to say this to David, but I didn't want to prejudice the game either way. CT and I talked about buying anti-tank guns as opposed to buying tanks. And I think, given the fact, and, hey, hindsight, 100% 2020, right? But for the value of what you got for the two T-34s, or for the cost, I should say, you'd be looking at...
So, yeah, what did your tanks cost you?
Those are 7.
7 each.
You could have bought 4 L-46 anti-tank guns.
Yeah.
And have 2 points
so
left over.
what's he going to do? Hide them in the buildings? It's still going to be pretty... What's their...
Oh, they're nasty. Those things are nasty.
What's their kill?
Because remember,
what's their
they're
attack?
actually hard for you to see.
Yeah, but if... okay.
But I'm not saying you're not making a good point. Let me be clear about that.
Yeah. Well, they would be for the Tiger, but if that flame tank was rolling like 16, like they were infantry every time,
Yeah.
That's a good
bathing them in
point.
flames, that would have been.
Yeah, I'm just going to burn them to death.
Yeah,
he would've-
I actually am going to ask about that flame tank, because that is a little nuts. I'm not saying it doesn't make sense, because it does have only a 6 armor. But I'm just trying to find the...
But it's also only 7 points. Worse, right? It's
Yeah.
pretty
That's fair.
killer vehicle.
Trying to see. How much is that Ziz 3 CT? It's 4. It's 4.
Yeah.
I mean, that's,
the thing I went back and forth with is if I get anti-tank guns, they're all immobile.
Right.
And the last campaign when I brought them, he was able to suppress them very quickly.
True. But
just stay out of their arc of fire.
You'd have had 3 Ziz 3s, which against the 6 which against the 6 armor tank is not the worst thing in the world, I guess. But this is a toughie.
I was worried about him shooting the T-34 at the flank phaser. I didn't think it was going to last as well as it did.
Well, part of that
It's
was
not a very strong tank.
No, it isn't, and it took the damage and all this stuff, and he rolled well once, and he didn't roll the other times. And also, let it be said, I mean, this shot here was pretty bad. Was good luck on your side and bad luck on his side.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm curious to see if there's any thoughts from David, and if David's still around in the chat. Yeah, and that's what we were discussing, John, is that, that Ziz 57 is very effective. And it is. I mean, it is. It's a big freaking gun. I mean, oh, you're talking the 57 Ziz. Which one is that?
I think I would only get the 76.
You could only get the 76. Yeah, that's the one.
Which had the same AP as the T-34s.
Okay.
So my big deciding factor, if people are curious, is just I would have maybe a little more mobility with the T-34s. If I got a lucky shot and could run around him.
But then you also got the machine guns, which are good for mowing down infantry, right?
Yep.
Yes, and the anti-tank guns were not so great.
Yeah.
That's certainly a valid point. Because, yeah, the versatility, but this... God, this thing is a beast.
Well, that's why I bought the Tiger, right? Casey bought tanks.
Right.
And the Flampanzer was supposed to take out infantry.
Right. And it's more the range of the Flampanzer that bothers me, I think. having 36-inch range. But there are people all over the place defending it, saying that that's about the effective range of it, and that's the effective range of that weapon.
Well, that's what you read. That's what you read online. The effective range was 300 or 60 meters, right?
Yeah. So it makes sense. It makes sense.
It's 150 feet.
Yeah. So it's
180 feet.
So this one definitely fell to the armor. That's not in question. Let's have a look at our next scenario. Our next scenario will be known as, well, that was breaking through. The next one is falling back. Dobrova's defenders put up a stiff fight, bouncing the Germans before being forced out on the 7th after they broke through into areas, compromising the defense. The defenders withdrew to Sirtsevo to continue the fight. This is a delaying action. Interesting. We'll have to take a look at that. Ooh, I have a lot of rocks I got to build, I guess. The Soviets get 3. The Germans enter the patrol phase. Core platoon. 1d6 plus 3, no preliminary bombardment. 1d6 plus 3 versus 1d6 plus 6. So not such a big gap this time. Interesting. And 1d6.
So he's got no plume and no static defenses. Okay.
Yeah, and no static defenses, right? Because he's too much on the move. But 1d6, that means 9. Yeah. So the choices will be a little different. They won't be able to be quite so aggressive. Well, very good. I got to save this, of course. Although, honestly, I think you guys get to keep your platoons entirely intact, don't you?
Yep.
All right, so I honestly don't have to save this. I can go back to the very beginning of the game because the tanks came on as support options. Well, great. Well, I will build that. Looks like we've got a whole lot of farm fields to fuddle about in. Hey, that was some good alliteration on my part. But we will do that. And on Saturday, CT will join us and a group of others to get to the latter half. We will finish day 2 of the Battle of Gettysburg for Altar of Freedom. We're at a pretty critical point. Velker, are you ready for Altar of Freedom Gettysburg on Saturday?
No.
No, you're not?
I'm not.
You're not ready at all? All right. But and next Wednesday we're gonna do something a little bit different. Stay around, stay aware. I think I have a plan. I have a plan, and we'll run through that, and then we'll be back here hopefully on Thursday for the next part of the Citadel campaign. So thanks, Vance. Thanks, CT. Appreciate you guys as always. And
Thank you.
Thanks.
Oh, the USA flame tanks, according to John, was 120 yards, give or take. Yeesh.
120 yards. Holy crap.
Yeah, I mean that's
That's pumping it out.
Yeah. It is he could have taken a bunker for that AT gun. That is true. He could have taken an emplacement for it. Yes. Pillbox. Well, yes. He could have had a gun pit. That is true. So, so it's a lot of stuff. Thank you so much for watching, everyone. And in the meanwhile,